welcome to the Daily Dose of Heath. This is actually the third video I've made today. Just had some upload problems. Been talking about the same thing. The first video I made today is, hey buddy, is, my kids are right here playing on the porch while I'm cooking supper. But today I got to participate in the General Superintendent Listening Tour for the Wesleyan Church. He's going to different churches in our area, meeting with pastors from our district, and really just having a discussion about what are the things we can do to make our denomination and to make our churches better. And in the first videos I made, I talked about the things that I want to talk about that I would like to hear. But I just want to say in a very short amount of time how pleasantly surprised I was by this event, and also that by what the other pastors said. There were probably 28 to 29 pastors there today. Only 5 of us were under the age of 40, and there was only 1 female pastor there. So obviously those are some things that our whole denomination needs to work on, as far as more diversity as far as age, gender, and race among our pastors. But I was just pleased with the issues that were raised across the generational gap. That, you know, these older pastors, many of them in their 70s, about where their heart still was. That their heart was to see people's lives changed and people's lives transformed. And I know one pastor in particular, you could just hear in his voice that the lack of change and the lack of transformation in his people's lives was breaking his heart. And it was just so good for me to hear that today. It was so good for me. A lot of times, us younger guys, we respect our elders and we respect older pastors, but sometimes we just think the game has passed them by and ministry's passed them by. I'm going to tell you today, the passion for the church and the passion for the lost and the passion for Jesus Christ that was displayed by everybody who shared today was very uplifting to me. And you know, I come away from that meeting thinking, man, you know, we're not that far off. Do we need to make some changes? Do we need to be more proactive and do we need to turn things around as far as people being saved in our churches and making disciples, and not just making disciples, but making disciples who make other disciples. I was very pleased. I was just really glad that they had this event. I thought Dr. Arminger did a great job. Son, you have to share. Son, you know you're on camera, not sharing. What are you saying? Drake is throwing a bag of crackers. So I'm going to have to go discipline my child. But it was a great event, and I hope you were able to participate in one. And if you have, I would love for you to comment on this and love your take on how yours went, what you thought, and what changes our denomination, the Wesleyan Church, needs to make. Have a great day.